already completed the chapter Stuffing by Woods on a Snowy Evening. We have discussed some of ways, exploration, and ଆମେ ବୁଝି ସାରିଛୁ ଯେ ଷ୍ଟପିଂ ବାଇ ଉଡ୍ସ ଅନ୍ ଦ ସ୍ନୋ ଇଭିନିଂର ଷ୍ଟାଞ୍ଜା ୱାଇଜ୍ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲାନେସନ୍ ଆମେ ପଢ଼ି ସାରିଛେ. So today's turn is the question answer section. This is what this class is only meant for, the question answer section of stopping by woods on a snow evening. So whatever question and answers are there, text based question and answer, we'll discuss in this class. So the first question is like this: how is woods different from forest? प्रथम प्रश्न, stopping by woods on a snow evening रो प्रथम प्रश्न कौन? How is woods different from forest? पिले आम जानिचे woods कहले woods टा होचे it's confined in a limited area and it has dense forest like trees, but no wild animals are found in woods. And in comparison to that, forest has no limitation of area, and inside forest we found wild animals, etc., etc. So while writing the answer, जेतबले answer लिखिबा हम केमते लिखिबा, wood means growing trees densely occupying a tract of land. It is not large as forest, but forest is a vast stretch of land densely covered with trees. So this is how we are to write the answer of the first question. Second question: where does the rider stop? Where does the rider stop? से कोठी अटकी जाइचंती. राइडर जे घोड़ा चढ़ी की जाउथले अथर से कोठी अटकी जाइचंती. The answer will be the rider stops between the woods and frozen lake. What? The rider stops between the woods and the frozen lake. Woods और frozen lake मध्य दे की रही जाइचंती के राइटर. This is the answer of the second question. Let us see the third question. What is the third question? Third question is, why does he stop? से कहीं की सेठी अटकी जाइचंती. Why does he stop? This is the third question of the chapter Stopping by Woods on a Snow Evening. So why he stops there? He stops to watch and admire the beauty of snowy forest. Yes, he was trying to enjoy the nature inside the forest, inside the woods rather. That's why he had stopped there. This is question number 3. Let's see question number 4. 4 number प्रश्न कौन अछि? He will not see me stopping here. What does this expression mean? He will not see me stopping here. से मते देखिबो नाही, मु एठी अटकीबाटा देखिबा नाही. यार अर्थ कौन? 4 number प्रश्न. तो एई माने सेंटेंस रो ए क्वेश्चन रो अर्थ होउची जे से एठी जो वुड्स रो मालिक विषय रे कवि कहिसंती जे लेखक सेठी अटकी जाइथिबार से देखि परिबो नाही. सो आंसर केमति लिखिबा? दिस एक्सप्रेशन सेज दैट द ओनर ऑफ द वुड्स इज नॉट एबल टू सी द राइटर स्टॉपिंग इन द फॉरेस्ट. जंगल रे अथर अटकीबाटा देखि परिबो नाही. के देखि परिबो नाही? द ओनर ऑफ द फॉरेस्ट, और यू कैन से वुड. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. 5 नंबर प्रश्न कौन अच्छी? 5 नंबर प्रश्न अच्छी, व्हाई डज द हॉर्स गिव हिज हार्नेस बेल से सेक? से कहीं की तार जो बेकरे घंटी लगी घोड़ार बेकरे जो घंटी लगी से घोड़ा से बेकर घंटी कौन पाई हलाउला, कौन पाई बजाउला? तो कौन पाई बजाउला? टू आस्क हिज मास्टर, नहीं कि तार मास्टर को से प्रश्न पचारूला जे वेदर यू आर स्टॉप्ड हियर अननोइंगली, तुम अजणारे एठी अटकी जाइछ कि? ये प्रश्न उत्तर पाइबा से प्रश्न करूला. ताहले उत्तर केमति लिखिबा हमें? The horse gives his harness bell a shake to inform the poet if he had any mistake. If he had done any mistake, to know this, the horse was asking with shaking his harness bell. Question number 6. 6 number प्रश्न कौन अच्छी? 6 number प्रश्न अच्छी, what is the only other sound beside that harness bell? harness bell रो शब्द छड़ा आउ को शब्द सबू आसुथिला. पोएम रे कौन लिखाई? द इजी विंड्स एंड डाउनी फ्लेग बोल लिखाई. ताहले एक्सेप्ट द साउंड ऑफ द हार्नेस बेल देयर वेर साउंड्स ऑफ इजी विंड एंड डाउनी फ्लेग कैन बी हर्ड. एटा लिखिबा इजी विंड और डाउनी फ्लेग रो शब्द सुबुतला, हार्नेस बेल रो साउंड छड़ा. 7 नंबर प्रश्न, व्हाई डज द पोएट यूज द एक्सप्रेशन डार्क, डीप, डार्केस्ट इन द पोएम? ए डार्क, डीप और डार्केस्ट कौन पाई से यूज करिचंती. So why he has used dark, deep and darkest? To express or to show the darkness of the snowy evening. से शीत रातिर संध्या को वर्णना करबा पई जाई ए डार्क, डीप एंड डार्केस्ट शब्द गुड़िकर व्यवहार करिसंती. So what is the reason? The poet uses the expression dark, deep and darkest to match with the nature of the woods. To match with the nature of the woods. 8 नंबर प्रश्न. Question number 8. 8 नंबर प्रश्न कौन अछि? How do the speaker, the owner of the woods and the hearse react to the beauties of nature? कि भलिया रिएक्शन थिला प्रकृतिर जो सौंदर्यर को उपभोग करिवार रिएक्शन तीन जन के पाखरे कोन करथिला. तीन जन किए किए? गोटे हला ओनर ऑफ द फॉरेस्ट, आ गोटे हला घोड़ा, आ गोटे हला लेखक. ए तीन जन कर रिएक्शन कि भलिया थिला. तो प्रथम कथा, द स्पीकर हैज रिएक्टेड द नेचर profoundly because he was enjoying it. कारण से एंजॉय करुथिले नेचर को. नंबर 2, the owner of the woods had no business about that nature or etc etc. He was sleeping there. से सोउथिला आराम रे, तार ए विषय किछि लेन देन नाही. 3 नंबर, and the lead horse, घोड़ा विषय रे, घोड़ा कोन जानिबो प्रकृति विषय रे. So the horse is least concerned about the beauty of the nature. Yes or no? And poetic sensibility, he feels disgusted. ताको खराब लागुथला ता मालिक सेठी काई की रहिछंती से माने सिचुएशन रे. 9 नंबर प्रश्न कोन अछि? 9 नंबर प्रश्न अछि, व्हाट पिक्चर ऑफ नेचुरल ब्यूटी डू यू गेट फ्रॉम द पोएम? नेचर रो को जिंस तुमको भल लागु छिटी. व्हिच टाइप ऑफ पिक्चर ऑफ नेचर यू आर गेटिंग फ्रॉम द पोएम? कविता रे प्रकृति रो को सौंदर्य विषय तुम जानिबा को पाउछो. So we can say, sense of beauty differs from person to person. समस्तन का पाई अलग अलग ही था कि नेचर को भलिया देखे, को भलिया एंजॉय करे, समस्त अलग अलग हिसाब रे एंजॉय करमती. So here the poet fell in love with the beauty of the woods in snow evening, the frozen lake, the sounds of easy wind down a flake, deep and dense woods. You can say yes or no. So the poet was in love with the natural beauty of that night, that down effect, the sounds and the frozen lake, etc etc. Question number 10. What is question number 10? Question number 10 is there like this. In the final stanza, the speaker says that he is not yet ready to sleep. What has he to do before he can take rest? फाइनाल स्टेंजा से जो कहते जे से वर्तमान रेस्ट नापी रेडी नुहंती आउरी काम करिवार अछि. यार अर्थ कौन? सो the poet says he is not ready to take rest because he has lots of work to do and he has lots of promises to keep, and according to him, he had miles to go before his sleep. So that's why he doesn't want to take a rest at all. Question number 11. 11 number प्रश्न देखिबा हमें. 11 number प्रश्न कौन अछि? What does the expression the darkest evening of the year suggest? Darkest evening of the year. यार अर्थ कौन है? Does it mean the longest night of the year? यार अर्थ longest night of the year की, or the most depressing state of his mind, or he is talking about his depression, state of depression in his mind. So give a reasoned answer. It is written there. So what to say? That the darkest evening of the year refers to the longest night of the year. It's very correct because we are talking about wintry night, and wintry nights are longer than usual nights. नियमित राति मान ठारू शीत राति सब कही था शीत रातिटा माने लंबा ही था. And the poet was watching the beauty of the jungle, so he was not in depressed mood, and because he was enjoying the beauty of the nature, that's why we can tell he was in a depressed condition or he was in depressed mood. You can't tell like this. So last question. What is the last question? Last question is there. Last question. A 4 stanza is called a quatrain. 4 stanza विशिष्ट poem को quatrain कहा जाए. How many quatrains are there in the poem? तो यही जो poem रे केतेटा quatrain अछि, हमने केतेटा 4 stanza विशिष्ट ये अछि. तो कौन कहिबा केतेटा अछि? There are 4 quatrains. 16 lines are there. So that's why there are 4 quatrains in the poem. कविता टी रे केतरी quatrains अछि? 4 quatrains are there. So these are the 12 questions. These are the 12 questions from the text, Stepping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. And hope if you have any doubts related to those questions, I have cleared all the doubts. And tomorrow there will be a class on class 10. दशम श्रेणी आम इंग्लीश पढ़ा आम जानी सोमवार दिन सेकेंड इयर, मंगलवार दिन फर्स्ट इयर, बुधवार दिन क्लास 10th से भाया अल्टरनेट पुणी हम गुरुवार दिन सेकेंड इयर, शुक्रवार फर्स्ट इयर, शनिवार क्लास 10. So see you there and see you in the spoken English class 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. Thanks for joining Master of English. Bye.